that God is a God of purpose, and he does not do anything absent-mindedly. There is nothing that was created with a void purpose. We were all created with responsibilities, with roles, with goals, milestones, and ultimately a purpose. It has a purpose for our life right from when we were conceived in our mother's womb. It has a purpose for our life from when we were conceived in our mother's womb. Jeremiah 1:4-5 tells us that from our mother's womb, he was talking to Jeremiah there, that from his mother's womb, he has known him and has ordained him to be a prophet. So that means right from our mother's womb, there has been something that has been destined for us. We are not living an empty life. Our life is attached to a destiny. It is attached to a purpose. And so I want us to look at it from not even a perspective of human being. Anything that doesn't have a purpose is considered what? Useless. Anything, name it, whatever you have, if it doesn't have a purpose or if it cannot do that which it was created to do, it is considered useless. Imagine you having a car key, right? And the car key the purpose of that car key is to, one, open the door, two, start the ignition. Now, if for some weird reason the car key cannot do any of that, it is considered useless. Therefore, a purpose-driven life is one that sets out to identify and fulfill the purpose of existence. Ignorance of your purpose of existence can make you waste or underutilize heaven's allocated resources. Everyone on earth has been allocated resources. I like to think of this as I'm a computer person, so I think a lot in computer. I like to think of it as RAM and memory storage. So for everyone that God has created, he has given us gigabytes, in fact, petabytes of talent, and he has allocated so much resources, or so many resources, to us. And for the ultimate goal of performing the purpose that he has set for us. Now, God allocates resources according to his mandate to individuals. Events, situations, circumstances, tests, trials, they come to you according to the purpose of your existence. Whatever God has created you for, every event that you seem to face in your life, it is preparing you for that purpose. Everything you see, the trials. In fact, there are sometimes one will wonder that why am I going through this? Whereas God is preparing you for the purpose that he has set for you. We can take a look at Romans 8:28-29. Romans 8:28-29. And then after that, I will briefly talk about our Bible passage. I will talk about our Bible passage briefly. Now, Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. For whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Praise the Lord. So we are going to talk about the Bible passage, and it is a very familiar story. When I mean familiar, it's because it happens to a lot of people in the world today. When Jesus Christ was testifying that this is what I am going to do, this is my purpose. I'm here to heal the sick. I am here to give sight to the blind. I am here to do so and so that the Spirit of God rests on me. Everyone looked at him like, Is this not the son of Joseph? You know, derogatorily, is this not the son of Joseph? That what is this rubbish is uttering here? He was rejected at Nazareth. They did not take what he was saying. They didn't accept him for the purpose he has set for himself. And why I say I find this story familiar is because a lot of us sometimes we have set out massive goals, massive milestones that we want to achieve. And then some people would derogatorily say, that is it not you? Or is it not you? Your father doesn't have this. Your mother doesn't have this. Where do you want to get this from? You understand? Some people have ascribed, what you are going to achieve in life, and they've limited it to what they understand. And when you start speaking of that which God has planned for you, they tend not to understand. So the first lesson outline here says, discover your purpose in life. Every creation of God is for a purpose. Every creation of God is for a purpose. The sun gives light and never ceases to shine. Psalm 136, 7-9. Since the time God created the sun, which is about thousands of years ago, some people would say millions. Theologians would say millions. I don't know, to be honest. Only God knows. But as far as the beginning of the world, God created the sun and gave the sun a purpose. Until today, the sun is still doing its purpose. Or how many of us will say we don't know the sun shines? Exactly. The cloud, Psalm 136, 7-9, thanks. To him who made great lights, for his mercy endures forever. 8, please. The sun to rule by day, for his mercy endures forever. The moon and stars to rule by night, for his mercy endures forever. So, God created that sun, or the sun rather, not that sun, and he gave it a purpose. The cloud gives rain in due season, and trees provide food and shade accordingly. Nothing God did was done absent-mindedly. Nothing God did was done just for nothing. Every single thing. In fact, you will find out that what God did does not even have one purpose, but numerous purposes. It's used for so many things. Let's take, for instance, the sun. The sun doesn't just give light. We are aware it helps in helping plants photosynthesize, in quote. I remember that some science that we did far back when we were in secondary school. So, trees, they bring forth fruit. They could act as shade. You could use them for furniture. Things have diverse purpose. And other animals even play their part without hesitation. Everything works together for good. The plants give oxygen to the air, and animals will give out carbon dioxide to the air. And the plants need carbon dioxide. We need oxygen. Do you see how it works? There's a sense of equilibrium